Hello everyone, this is Manoj Sirikondan, currently working as a web development and designing intern at Course in Mobile. So as a part of my internship, now I am going to show you a task. My task is about creating a portfolio website by using CSS and HTML. So let's get started. For performing this task, you need to install VS Code in your PC. So let's open our VS Code. So now I have opened VS Code, and in that VS Code I have imported my project file, that is Manoj portfolio. Here you can see assets, and in this folder you can see a subfolder CSS. In the CSS folder you can see styles.scss. This is my CSS file. You can see here image folder. In this all the images I have used in this project were placed, and these are all the images I have used in this project. And the next folder, it is named as JavaScript JS, and in this we have our main.js file, that is JavaScript file. As you can see it here, you can see index.html. This is our HTML file. So let's get started with our index.html file. As you can see here, this is our HTML file, and I have commented all these sections to explain step by step. So let's get started from the first line. And here in the first line you will see doc type HTML. Generally all the HTML documents must start with a doc type declaration. It gives the information to the browser and what to expect with this document. So we are declaring the document type as HTML. And in the next line you can see HTML lang is equal to EN. This means language is equal to English. Generally this HTML tag is a container for all other HTML elements except for this doc type tag. You can see here when I close this, all the HTML code was closed except this doc type. This HTML tag contains another two major tags. One is head tag and another one is body tag. As you can see here, coming to head tag, in this head tag you will find all the details related to linking your style sheets and giving title to our page like that. And you can see here meta tag consisting char set is equal to UTF-8. Char set means character set and UTF-8 means Unicode transformation format, 8 bits. Generally this type of encoding is used by web pages and emails. So here we are providing as UTF-8. And meta tag, here you can see this tag defines about the metadata about this HTML document. And in the next line you can see name is equal to viewport. Viewport means the visible area of our web page. As you can see here in the next line, link RL is equal to style sheet, href is equal to assets css styles.css. And this is our destination of our CSS file, and href is the attribute for providing the link. And in the next line you can see link href. This is all about the font style. Fonts I have copied from Box Icons website, so I have given the link here. And in the next line you can see title is equal to Manoj Sirikondan portfolio. I have commented this. So let's see how our web page looks. For this we need to install live server. I have already installed, so I am clicking open with live server. As you can see here, this is the title of our online portfolio website, that is index.html, and nothing is provided here since we have commented all the elements. So let's uncomment each element section by section and see how the changes here will take place. So let's put it in a side tab so that we can see the changes clearly here. So this is all about the head tag. And let's uncomment this title and see the changes. As you can see here, the title was changed as Manoj Sirikondan portfolio, as we have given here within the title tags. So now let's come into our body tag. Generally body tag defines the HTML document's body. This body element contains all the contents of an HTML document like headings, paragraph, images, hyperlinks, which we are going to use in our web page. So let's uncomment this section, header section, and see the changes here. Let's save it. As you can see here, all the contents of our head section are appearing here. And you can see here header tag, class is equal to L header. Below that you can see nav tag, class is equal to nav bd grid. And under that you can see div tag, class is equal to nav toggle, id is equal to nav toggle. As here you can see header tag, The header element represents a container for introductory content. Like as you can see here, this is the introductory content. This header tag can also be used for providing a set of navigation links. And as you can see here, home, about, education, experience, these are all the navigation links. So for this we have used header tag, and now is used for creating navigation bar. And in the next line you can see div tag. Div tag defines a division in an HTML document. By default, the browser will place a line break before and after the div tag. And in the next line also you can see div tag. In that we have provided our logo name as Manoj Sivkonda. In the first div tag you can see here, this is the icon tag. I have copied this icon from box icons. As you can see here, 3 lines. This is the icon BX menu. And in the next div tag you can see here our logo Manoj Sivkonda. And in the next div tag you can see here and another icon BXX, as you can see here, for closing our navigation bar. And in the next line you can see, by using unlisted tag and list item tags, I have given all these names of our navigation links like home, about, education, experience, skills, products, contact me. And the class I have given as nav item, and href I have given as hashtag projects, skills, and like that. And here an anchor tag is provided. The anchor tag defines a hyperlink which is used to link from one page to another. So here we have provided this for navigating from one page to another page through our navigation links. Here you can see these are our navigation links: home, about, education, experience. And this is all about our header tag. So let's uncomment the next section, that is main section. By using main tag, we have given our class attribute name as element, and this main tag specifies the main content of a document. This main content we have divided different sections by using section tag, like home section, about section, education section, experience section, skills and projects, contact me section. Or coming to first section, that is home. So now let's uncomment this section and see the changes. As you can see here, an image was appearing and name Manoj Sivkonda was appearing, and some other content was displayed there. By using section tag, we have given the class attribute as scope, and ID we have given as home. This class attribute was used for providing stylings through CSS and in JavaScript. And this ID attribute is used to specify unique ID for an HTML element. This ID attribute will be different for different elements. And in the next line you can see div tag class is equal to home container VD. And in the next line another div tag class attribute given name as home data. And here you can see image tag, image source, src source is equal to, this is the destination of my image, and I have provided that link here. And you can see alt attribute. The alt attribute provides alternative information for an image. This alt attribute will show the alternate text instead of image. And here you can see h1 tag. Generally there are 6 types of tags in HTML, from h1 to h6, and h1 is the most important and the larger one, and h6 is the most least type of heading, and which is smaller in size. And in the next line you can see span tag. The span tag is an inline container which is used to mark up a part of a text or a part of a document. And span tag is easily styled by CSS or manipulated with JavaScript using the class or ID attribute. As we have provided here a class attribute as home profession. And in the next slide you can see here, by using anchor tag and href, we have given the link of our LinkedIn page, GitHub and YouTube. And we have also provided our icons of LinkedIn, GitHub and YouTube. I have copied these icons from box icons website, as you can see in here in our web page. And in the next line you can see anchor tag download is equal to none, and href link I have given link of my resume here, and class attribute I have given as button, home button, and named the link as download resume. So now let's uncomment the next section, that is about section. As you can see here, about me, and here some paragraphs have appeared. As you can see, by using section tag we have named the class and ID attribute. And in the next line you can see, by using span tag and class attribute we have given the name as my intro. As you can see here, since this image was not sized properly, so it came this much big. And by using h2 tag we have given about me. and these all are not properly appearing here since the image was bigger. After resizing this image, we can see all this in our web page, and by using p tag we have given all this paragraph information. Generally this p tag is used to give a description or a paragraph. In the next line, by using image tag, I have given my image, and similarly by using h3 tag, I have given the heading as information. I have imported some icons from box icon, that is user icon, phone icon, and envelope icon, as you can see here, and also given the names as Manoj Sirupanda, and here I have provided my phone number, and here I have provided my email ID, as you can see here. And in the experience, I have given by using h3 tag HP experience heading and provided an icon called medal, and for this I have named as fresher. And in the next line, I have used another icon called briefcase and named it as develop 3 projects. And this is all about our about section. So let's uncomment our next section, that is education section, and see the changes here. As you can see, all my education details came here since I have given here in my HTML. So let's see how I have given. By using h2 tag, I have given heading as my education, and by using span tag, I have given qualification, and by using h3 tags, I have given this information, and span tag, I have given my college name, and similarly I have provided all this content. This is all about education section. So let's uncomment next section, that is experience section. You can see here experience section came by using heading tag, span tag, and paragraph tag. I have given all this information, as you can see here. So let's uncomment our next section, that is skills section. Now you can see here, this is skills section, and by using span tag, h2 tags, h3 tag, I have given all this information, and I have given different names for these class attributes. And now let's uncomment the next section, that is project section. As you can see here, the images of my projects came, and links for that also came. So let's uncomment the next section, that is contact me section. As you can see here, all this name box, email box, message box, send message button, get in touch, hidden, all this call me, and all this have came. By using form tag, I have given the link for the form. If you click this form, as you can see here, it is highlighting name, email, and message. As you can see here, by using input tag, I have given all this, and type I have given for name. For name box, I have given type as text, since name will be in text format, and name of this I have given as name, and here required, you can see that means name is compulsory required. Without typing name, you cannot send this message. And placeholder I have given as name. Placeholder means when you not type anything, it will show some value, but if you type anything, it will go away like this. Similarly, here placeholder I have given as message for message box, and for email box I have provided placeholder as email, and types I have given as for mail for email, and message type I have given as message. And this input tag takes the input from the user, so this input tag is used. And here in the next line, you can see text area. The text area tag defines a multi-line text input control. That means here we need to type the message, so we need multiple lines of text area. So I have given here by using text area, and ID I have given as null, and columns I have given as 0, since that's why it is showing only one column, and rows I have given as 10. That's why this height of this message box has came by using rows 10. And here in the next line, you can see value is equal to false, value is equal to table. This value attribute is used to specify the initial value of the element. So let's uncomment our next section, that is footer section. As you can see here, footer section is appeared. Let's get connected, and all this LinkedIn icon, since I have provided here by using h1 heading tag and p tag, and I have used the anchor tag for providing the link for the LinkedIn. and an icon was used from box icons. And in the next line you can see script tag. The script tag is used to link the JavaScript file with our HTML file. So this is all about our HTML file. So let's take a look again. So let's save it, and once again open our web page. As you can see here, this is nav section, and this is the home section, and this is about section, and this is education section, and this is experience section, and this is the skills section, and this is the product section, and this is the get in touch, that means contact me section, and this is the photo section. So let's style each section by using our CSS. So let's open our styles.css file. As you can see here, the import URL, this is the link of the font I have used from Google Fonts. I have copied this, and in the next section you can see root. This root block is used for providing the values for overall HTML document. So here we are using some variables and assign some values to them, like for font weight and font colors and margins and z-index. We have provided some variables. So by using these variables, instead of providing the colors again and again or the values again and again, we can just use the variables there. So this reduces the confusion. And you can see here, this section is for font weight, and this section is for font colors, and this section is for font size and typography. That means the font family, all this. And here you can see this section is about margins, and this section is about z-index. And in the next line you can see media screen and minimum width 768 pixels. And this section is about making our portfolio website responsive. That means when we open our portfolio website in a desktop screen or a tablet or a mobile, all the elements should be properly aligned. So let's uncomment each section and see. As you can see here, some changes were done, and let me explain the changes here. Here you can see before and after. Box sizing I have provided as border box, and by using HTML block I have given scroll behavior as smooth. As you can see the scroll bar here, scroll behavior I have given as smooth. And by using the body block, since this is a tag, we should not need to provide any dot or hashtag symbol in before this. For class attribute we need to provide dot, and for idea attributes we need to provide hashtag. Since this is a tag, we should not provide anything before this. So in this body block you can see I have provided the margins, and font family I have given, and font size, font weight. Font weight means the thickness of the font, and background color I have given, and color of the font I have given, and line height I have given as 1.6. And in the next section we have used our h1, h2, h3 and p tags and provided margin as 0. That's why all this content has been aligned in the edge of our web page. And for h3 tag I have given the font weight as where by using where attribute, and font semi-bold variable I have given the font weight, since we have declared all this at the beginning. So simply we can use the variables. And for anchor tag I have provided text decoration as none. So that's why the underlines for all this I have gone. And for image I have given maximum width as 100% and height as auto, that means it will manage automatically, and display I have given as block. So let's uncomment the next section and see. As you can see the changes. By using the dot section attribute I have given the padding as 4rem, 0rem and 2rem. For section title attribute I have given the font size, color, margin bottom, and text align is equal to center. And for section subtitle I have given the display as block, and font size, color, and text align is equal to center, and font weight and margin bottom I have given as 0.25 em. So all these changes were done as you can see in our web page. So let's uncomment the next section, that is layout section. As you can see here, some changes were done. As you can see, this is the navigation bar and all the content was going under that. Since we have uncommented this section, so let's see how it was done. By using BD grid block, we have given the max width as 1024 pixels, and display I have given as grid and grid template columns 100%, and margin left as web MB2 margin right also I have given, and the CSS margin properties are used to create the space around the elements and outside of any defined borders. If we need to provide the space, we use this margin tag, and you can see here column gap 2 rem, the gap between the columns, that is 2 rem I have given, and grid template columns you can see here 100% I have given, and this grid template column property specifies the number of columns in a grid layout, and the values are in a space separated list where each value specifies the size of the respective column. And in the next video you can see here L header block width I have given as 100% and position is equal to fixed I have given. This position property specifies the type of positioning method used for an element like static, relative, absolute, fixed or sticky, like that. All position properties we have. Here I have used the fixed property, and top and left I have given as 0, that means the top spacing and left spacing I have given as 0. For the L header, so let's see what is L header in our index.html. Let's go to header section. As you can see here, the class attribute L header, for L header tag we have given, that means this. So if we give any stylings to this L header through this L header attribute, these stylings were applied to all this header content like this. And similarly in BD grid you will see it here. In the nav tag we have given our class attribute name as nav BD grid. So if we make any stylings using this, those stylings will be applied to our nav tag as they have already given, like that. All these blocks were used. So let's uncomment the next section. As you can see, we have uncommented the nav section. We have given the height, display and justify content as space between and align item center. You can see here. Since we need JavaScript coding to unlock this navigation work, so let's see that in our JavaScript file section. And you can see all the stylings I have given for nav section by using the attributes .nav and .nav menu, .nav close, .nav item, .nav link, and I have also given hover effect. And hover effect means when you take the cursor onto this text, the color will change. I have given that hover effect here, and the toggle bar, that means the background of the nav tag, that is called as toggle. Since I have given all this, so let's uncomment the next section. This is also about the nav tag. So when we code this in our JavaScript, you can see the changes. So let's uncomment all this step by step. As you can see, I have uncommented this home section stylings. By using home container attribute, I have given the height as 100 VH minus header height, and align items I have given as center. So that's why all the items were centered in the viewport, as you can see here. And in the next you can see padding top I have given as 0, and padding left I have given as 0.2 rem, and width 160 pixel, height 160 pixel, and background color border radius I have given as 50%. So that's why a circle has came behind my image, and for the circle overflow is hidden, that means the extra section which is overflowed outside the circle was been hidden. And margin bottom I have given MB2, that means our root property, by using root property. And in the next plan for title, here you can see monoshift corner. For this we have style, by we have given font size, color and font weight. And in the next you can see home profession, that means here you can see aspiring Java developer. For that I have given some font size, color and margin bottom. And for these three links I have a style by using margin bottom 5rem, as these are the icons I have directly copied, so there is no need a lot of styling for this. just we need to provide the color. Since I have given the color in the home, as you can see here, background color, and you can see that. So let's uncomment the next section, that is the button. That means we need a button for download resume. So let's uncomment the styling. As you can see here, the button styling came here. By using button attribute, I have given the display as inline block, and background color I have given, padding I have given font weight, and border radius I have given as 0.5 rem, and transition I have given as 0.3 seconds. That means when we open this web page, the button will be displayed 3 seconds later. And button hover effect, that means when I take the mouse point cursor onto it, the color will change. As you can see here, this is the hover effect. For that I have given some background color, and button light attribute we have given as background color and color, and also provided some hover effect, as you can see here, that right. So let's uncomment the next section, that is about section. As you can see, the size of image was reduced. All these icons, all these elements were styled properly. By using about container attribute, I have provided the row gap as 2 rem. Since for every row like this, you can see the gap. The gap I have given as 2 rem. And by using about data attribute, text align center I have given. And description, by using about dot description, margin bottom I have given, and for image I have given the width as 150 pixels, and margin as 0 and auto. That means 0 on top and bottom, and auto on left and right. That means according to the viewport width it will align. And by using about information attribute, I have given the margin bottom, and like this I have given for the next attribute, font size, color, margin bottom, as you can see here. Display I have given as flex, and alignment of center, padding left, margin bottom, and font size, all you can see here. For each and every individual element I have styled by using the attributes. So let's uncomment the next section, that is education section. As you can see here, education section. So let's style this. As you can see, the stylings have been applied by using the attributes of the education section in our index.html file. I have styled through CSS. I have given the row gap and displayed the template columns and font size, margin bottom. Since here we have used 2 attributes here at a time, so that we can give the stylings at a time for the 2 attributes. So that's why we have provided 2 attributes here. And text align, all this I have given, as you can see here. By using all this, we have styled this. And as you can see here before, this before selector, and this before, as you can see here before, this before is a selector which inserts something before the content of each selected element. So before this, let's style our experience section. As you can see here, our experience section, how it looks. So let's style this. Let's uncomment this. As you can see here, a margin and a box has been appeared, and hover effect has been displayed. All this I have given through these attributes. As you can see here, I have given row gap, padding, border radius, text align. All these properties I have used, and transition I have given as 0.5 seconds. All this by using the experience section attributes I have given the stylings. So let's style our skin section. Let's say before our skin section is looking like this. So after styling you can see that, as you can see. And here in this technical skill section you can see the bars are appearing, showing the percentages. All this I have styled by using the skills section attribute, like skills container. As you can see the code here, I have given all this. As you can see, these bars are done by using the skills Java attribute and skills HTML attribute. For every bar an individual attribute was given, like skills Java, skills HTML, and the width was given according to the percentage. So that's why the differences in the bars were appeared. So let's uncomment our next section, that is project. As you can see it before, like this it was appearing. So let's uncomment this section and see. As you can see here, a hover effect and the link is still displaying. By using the project section attribute, I have styled this, as you can see here. So let's uncomment the next section, that is contact section. Before that, our contact section looks like this. So after the styling, it looks like this. By using contact section attributes, I have given the stylings as you can see here. And now let's implement our stylings for our footer section. As you can see, this is our footer section. Mano Silkonda, let's get connected. So let's on this. As you can see, the background color has been displayed, and all these icons and this tagline have been displayed. So by using footer section attributes, I have styled this. As you can see, the stylings here. And in the next section, media query section, that means for making our portfolio website responsive, I have given all these stylings. So let's save this. The only change between these two sections is, as you can see here, minimum width 768 pixels. That means for mobile and tablet screen, these stylings were applied. And as you can see here, minimum width is equal to 1024 pixels. For display in the desktop, as you can see here, minimum width is 1024 pixels. For the viewport of desktop, these stylings will get applied. As you can see, all these stylings. This is all about our CSS file. As you can see, our online portfolio website here. This is the final look of our portfolio. Now we just need to provide the validations by using the JavaScript file. Since this navigation bar was not coming, by using JavaScript we can enable this. Let's see our online portfolio website in a desktop view. In a desktop view, as you can see, the navigation bar like this, it will appear. All these contents, you can see all these sections. So let's open our JavaScript file and style the remaining content. This is all about our CSS file. Let's have a quick view about this. Let me show you once again. This is all about our CSS file. So let's move on to our JavaScript file. As you can see here, menu show Y hidden, and this section is for displaying our navigation bar. If I click these three lines, our navigation bar has to be displayed. So for that, let's uncomment this and save this. As you can see here, when I click these three lines, the navigation bar gets displayed, and each section you can see the hover effect which we have added through our CSS. So if you click this into button, it needs to get closed. So for now it was not closing. Let's uncomment this hidden section and save this. As you can see, I have opened our navigation bar, and by using this into symbol, it's getting closed. And in the next section you can see remove menu. That means if you click any section, this navigation bar needs to get closed. So for that, this section is helpful. So let's uncomment this and save. How you can see, I have opened the navigation bar. I can close the navigation bar, and automatically the navigation bar gets closed when we move into the another section. And we also need one more feature, that means the active link. That means the active section needs to get hover effect like this. For example, if you are in a experience section, for experience section the hover effect need to be constant. So for that, this coding was given. So as you can see here, I can open the navigation bar, I can close the navigation bar, and I can navigate through navigation links. And you can see the active page link, that is now we are in about section. So about section getting hover effect, constant hover effect like this. This is our JavaScript coding. So let me explain some JavaScript coding. As you can see here, const is a keyword, and nav menu is a variable, and document, you can see document.getElement by id method, which is taking the parameter as nav menu. In the next section, toggle menu is a variable, and same the method document.getElement by id was used, and close menu variable, and same again the method was used. This method was taking the parameters as nav menu, nav toggle, nav close, and these are the attributes we have given in our index.html file. And in the next section, by using toggle menu dot add event listener method, and if we click, it is taking the parameters click and giving the parameters show. That means if we click these three lines, it will show the toggle bar. As you can see here, if we click here, it will show the toggle, but if we click in this section, it will remove the toggle. Like that the coding was given. And in the next section, similarly function with link action method was used. By using this function link action method, if we click the navigation link, any of the navigation link, the showing menu will be removed. That means the navigation bar will be removed. Like that, all this coding have been given. This is all about our JavaScript coding, and this is all about our online portfolio website. So let's see, is it responsive or not. So our online portfolio website will be displayed like this on the viewport of desktop, and we are on home section. So here you can see the hover effect was came to home section. So let's click education section. So let's go to home section and see this section step by step. This is all about our portfolio website. You can see hover effect for experience section. And these are the projects I have done. Like the hover effect was coming along with the link icon, and we also given the link. So if you click this link, the project will get open through GitHub platform, and here you can type your name and give your email and type the message here in the message box, and send. If you click on send message, it will send a message to your redefined mail. I have given a mail, so for that it will send a mail. And you can see here this download resume button also. If we click on this download resume button, you can see my resume gets open. As you can see, my resume got open. And this the LinkedIn button. If we click on LinkedIn button, my LinkedIn profile will get open. As you can see here. And similarly, like that, all the buttons like YouTube button and GitHub button I have given, and also in the footer section I have given the LinkedIn button. Like this, all I have given. This is all about our online portfolio website, and let's see it in a tab view. That means a tablet screen. On a tablet viewport screen, our online portfolio website will be displayed like this. As you can see, all the elements were aligned properly. If we need to open the navigation bar, we need to click these three dots, and we can navigate through these navigation links, and we can close it by using this into button. And if you click on logo, it will take us to the home section, as you can see here. So let's open this in a mobile way. On a mobile viewport, our online portfolio website will be displayed like this. As you can see here, all the elements were aligned properly. And the navigation bar also, you can see here. And if you click on this logo, it will take you to the home page. And that's all about our online portfolio website. Thank you.